Hello everybody, I'm Georgie Jumble and I've been on holiday in Singapore. But a couple of days ago we decided to go into Malaysia to a town called Melaka. And I wasn't really sure at first whether I wanted to go because I thought, well, it's a town and towns can be quite boring. And after Singapore, I thought, well, it's bound to be really boring because Singapore is so fantastic. But anyhow, I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good fun. It was very different from Singapore and quite a cultural shock at first. I mean, just look at the streets. They're so different. But we stayed in a Novotel which was quite near to these lovely gardens. And just near to the garden was the old fort, and they've kind of built this really unusual children's activity kind of garden there with the aeroplane and trucks, and you can go on go-karts, and there's even an old train which is actually a little shop. Then there are lots of horses and carts, and these little tuk-tuks are really, really good fun to take you around, have a look at everything. Melaka is named after a tree called Melaka. This is part of the fort, and there's lots of cannons. Lunch times and snacks are great because there are lots and lots of stores along the streets selling really cheap food and some really good food too. I had a coconut drink here. Look, he's cut a fresh green coconut and he's putting some ice inside and giving me a straw. It was really delicious. And also on the stall they were selling deep fried banana fritters. And I just love banana fritters, so I had some of those too. The store next to where the coconuts were was selling spiral potatoes, so it's like fried potato spirals, quite big ones, and you could have them with pepper or chili, or this one is being covered in mayonnaise. The boat trips are really fun down the river, but it's also great fun just walking down the river. You can walk down one side and then come up the other, which is what we did. There are still some communities that live in these little houses on stilts. Oh yes, and the monkeys. We saw quite a few monkeys and they were very, very friendly. And of course there are lots of big modern shops too, and bars and Starbucks and all that kind of thing. This is sugarcane, and there are stalls at the side of the road where they actually squeeze the juice out of the sugarcane, and so you then can have a drink of sugarcane juice. I really like it. It's very sweet, but it has a lot of flavour. It's not sickly at all. And then before we went back to the hotel in the evening, we went to the night market, which was very, very busy, and they sold just about every kind of street food you could imagine, and also toys and clothes and bags and shoes. So that was the end of my first day in Melaka, and I enjoyed it so much. Tomorrow I'll record a video of what I did on my second day. So bye for now, everybody, from Georgie.